Hi everyone, Miss Janine here. We are at the beginning of week 2 and I see many of you have already posted and that is fabulous. I really encourage you to get an early jump on the week. As we get going, I'm in the introductory documents. And I want to go through the grading rubric. So I clicked on introductory documents, grading rubric. We're a 100 level course. And let me make this a little bit bigger. And I'm going to move down here. So what I want you to pay attention to, everybody wants to get the max points, I'm sure, or you wouldn't be here. So initial post. Student submits initial post within the assigned week. A post addresses the discussion question in detail and meets all component requirements. Word count is at least 100 words. Make that your minimum. Get that in your brain that you're going to do at least 100 words. That doesn't mean adding cute titles. It means the meat, the potatoes of what you're submitting me. And if you do that, you'll get somewhere up in this amount of points. Peer replies. Student replies to at least 3 classmates. 3 during the period. Replies are generally related to the discussion. Get in the habit now of asking each other open-ended questions. Questions that spur the conversation forward. Things such as, nice job, I agree, well done, will get you only the minimum points. I'm looking for open-ended questions that spur the thinking bigger. Days and discussions. Replies are on 3 different days. So again, you only do 3 days. You do 3 days, you get 10. You only do 1 or 2, it's down in here. Whoops, this one. And if you didn't reply to anybody, it's 0. I encourage you to reply to me. Get in the habit, because guess what? When you get into a 300 level, 200 level, replying to your instructors are in with this word count, so it ends up being on peer replies, it ends up being 4, and the word count jumps a little bit to 150 minimum. So start making good habits now. And again, if you've already posted, that's fine. But as we I say, as we progress through the weeks, we're only here 7.5 weeks, challenge yourself to do more than the minimum. Mechanics. To get 7 to 10 points makes 1 to 2 errors in grammar, spelling, punctuation. What I'm seeing right now is just carelessness with capitalizing the I, the word I, the letter I. Use spell check, use Grammarly, make them your friends. So please, everyone, aim to do this. Well, that didn't work, now did it? Look at the meet expectations column. Strive to meet everything in this column. Again, I suggest you use your phone. Maybe what I always recommend is setting an alarm. Do your initial post early in the week, like many have already done. Then on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and also just pull up in your book and look at all the different topics. You can talk and ask each other things that didn't pertain to the actual 2 questions for this week. And remember, there were 2 questions, so make sure you answered fully. But look at any of the other concepts and say, hey, what'd you think about consciousness? Because that was chapter 4. Or some of the other keywords. Bring up those. Talk about current events and how they apply to what's going on. Look at the book. Make up at least 3 questions, open-ended questions you want to ask a peer. Log on first thing in the morning when your alarm goes off. Say, boom, this person posted this question I have goes to here. Boom, I'm done with 1. The next morning, boom, I get 2 replies. By Wednesday, you've hit all 3 replies. And then you have Thursday, Friday, and Saturday just to enjoy the engagement with me and with your peers. Start your good habits now. Now, I cannot stress that enough. And I will still be grading. I'm still working on the other work from last week. Somebody had mentioned they didn't have a book. If you don't have a book, do not delay. You can still answer all of these questions using the material found in the weeks tab or the supplemental syllabus where I've added articles. So don't delay just because you may not have a book yet. All right, I'm going to wrap up this video. Have a great afternoon, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.